مرحبا، اسمي كريم بيطار. انولدت وتربيت بلندن. رايح اكتشف 5 مدن في بريطانيا، المدن يلي بنت أكبر وأشهر نوادي كرة القدم بالعالم. يلا ليتس جو. وصلنا على الشمال. هذا تمثال ملاك الشمال، أكبر تمثال من نوعه بالعالم. وزنه 200 طن، ارتفاعه 20 متر، وطول جناحه قد طائرة جمبو. بس ما جينا لهون لنشوف هيدا الملاك بس. نيوكاسل أو مثل ما بيسموها The Two. كانت مدينة نيوكاسل حصناً رومانياً على سور هيدرين في عام 122، وسميت على اسم قلعة نورمانية عام 1080. في القرن 12 برزت أهمية المدينة بسبب موقعها في الحروب التي دارت بين إنجلند واسكتلند. نيوكاسل كان لها دور مهم بالثورة الصناعية. بعام 1800 كانت مركز مالي كبير. نهر التاين فتح لها المجال تكون من أبرز المراكز البحرية لصيانة السفن والبواخر بالعالم. بس إذا جيت على مسرح سيج جيتسهيد أو جسر جيتسهيد ميلينيوم تنسى أنك بمدينة هالقد قديمة، لأنه وين ما شفت حواليك بتلاقي هاي تك آركيتكتشر. So how long's Lindsay been here?
Since 1936.
واو! فازت نيوكاسل لقب أكثر مدينة ودية في بريطانيا ب 2019. أنا من لندن، ولندن مستحيل تربح هذه الجائزة. سكان نيوكاسل مشهورين بالمودة والضيافة. بس لحظة، فايت على غريغز لجرب السوسج رول المشمول. لا تخافوا، هو فيجن نباتي. جويت حالي بس بكفي الأكل. وصلنا على ملعب سانت جيمس's بارك المشهور، أحد أقدم ملاعب كرة القدم في البلد.
I mean, how many places can you go where the main road into the city, you can see the football stadium? Normally, most stadiums now, especially modern stadiums, you have to leave the city to get anywhere. It gets aptly named the Cathedral on the Hill.
The Cathedral on the Hill.
The Cathedral on the Hill. And we all come, you know, to pay homage and pray that our team wins. I was hooked as soon as I became into the stadium. You're just overwhelmed with passion, excitement. It's the place you want to be. There's nowhere else you would rather be at that moment.
Yeah.
And then when the team come out, you just get goosebumps.
The thing is, the passion and the noise inside St James's Park is famous. Mm-hmm. And as someone who goes to away matches, are you guys the best away fans in the country?
By a country mile.
Do you ever start the chants?
Definitely.
You start them.
Definitely.
So what's one? Could you give me one? Could you teach me one now?
Well, actually sing it.
Teach me one. Let me be in the Toonami for 1 second.
I'll shorten it down because I don't want it
Shorten it down.
This club is my club, made out of 2 clubs to form united. Oh, what a great club. We'll always be there. Win, lose, we don't care. We are the Geordies of NUFC.
تأسس نادي نيوكاسل يونايتد بال 1892 بعد اندماج فرق إيست إند وويست إند في تاينسايد، وصاروا معروفين بلقب طيار العقعق أو The Magpies لأنه قمصانهم كانوا أبيض وأسود. على مرمى حجر من ملعب سانت جيمس's بارك يوجد المركز الروحي لمشجعي نيوكاسل The Strawberry Pub، وين بيجتمعوا بيوم المباراة. وهذا تقليد يعود إلى عشرات السنين.
My grandfather took me to my first game, which was in 1945. I was 4 years of age. I was so excited about going and seeing the game, and having been told by my uncles you must cheer the goals. I did cheer the goals, but I also cheered the Barnsley goals as well. They couldn't sit me down. Every time the ball went in the net, I was cheering.
The floodlights used in those days were a lot different to here. And every player had 4 shadows.
I remember in the old football games they used to show like 4 shadows.
Fantastic. Yeah. It was really dark, and it was snowing, and every player had 4 shadows, and it was just like a massive play, you know, on at the theatre.
مثل جماهير الأوبرا والمسرح، مشجعي نيوكاسل لهم نصيبهم من الدراما. مع تغيير الإدارة والمدربين بالسنوات الماضية، مرق النادي بفترة زمنية حافلة. الشيء المشترك بين دار الأوبرا وسانت جيمس's بارك هو أن الاثنين يعرفوا كيف يخلقوا ضجة كتير. في عام 2021 باع مايك أسلي نيوكاسل مقابل 305 مليون باوند إلى مجموعة مكونة من صندوق الاستثمارات العامة السعودي، RB Sports and Media و PCP Capital Partners ليصبح أغنى نادي كرة القدم في العالم. And do you remember where you were on the day when you found out that the takeover was complete?
I was getting ready with the idea I would come up to town and see what was happening. Well, I didn't even get into town. The crowds were so big, the city was log-jammed.
The mood in the city must have changed considerably. You said you've gone through kind of pain and suffering for the last 14, 15 years. If you had to bottle the mood and describe it to me, what went on in this last year and how are people feeling?
It'd be an expensive bottle, tell you that.
The Saudis coming in last November. The whole city's just came alive.
I used to interview people outside the ground at the end of the games, at the end of last season. That was the best feeling for me, because used to be coming out of there, people would be, you know, swearing their heads off, being like, oh, that was rubbish, this was rubbish there. And just like, there was a feeling, there was a change last season where people started to really enjoy it, and they would just go crazy after the game. And that was even after sometimes a loss. We lost to Liverpool and people were still in high spirits.
The match days are just brilliant. The fans are happy.
45 years of hurt, and now it's, you know, all going to come to us.
And there's some teenagers, like you saw the success in 1969, but there's some teenagers who've never seen Newcastle succeed.
Oh, absolutely. There's people in their 30s and 40s who haven't seen Newcastle succeed at all.
So you're one of the fortunate ones.
Yeah, and I'm hoping I can relive it, because it's the best feeling in the world. It's the most fun you can have with your clothes on, you know.
الطاقم البديل الجديد للفريق مستوحى من ألوان المنتخب السعودي، أبيض وأخضر. حلو ما هيك؟ What makes Newcastle the best city in the UK?
It's got to be the people that live in the community. I think it's one of the most friendly cities, especially in the UK. One of the few places you could just go to anyone and have a chat and they'll be more than happy to help. I think it's very welcoming.
You know, there's a real team spirit. I know I'm not talking about Newcastle United here, but there is a team spirit amongst the Newcastle people. And again, like I said, the wider areas of the northeast, we've got that resilience as people, and also to the climate as well. You know, I think we all band together as one.
Absolutely, the heart and the soul of the fabric of the city.
Newcastle is a city where you've got it all. You've got everything, and it's you can walk everywhere. That's the main thing. You know, it's not a 40-minute tube journey across just to get something and then get back again.
It's not just urban. There's a lot of greenery. There's lots of different places to go. You're not stuck in the same environment all the time. But number one has to be the people.
Has to be the people.
Yeah.
I was given a free sausage roll today.
That's brilliant.
No, I'm not even joking. Like I was happy to purchase it, and I was given it for free. Such was the friendliness of the people of Newcastle.
Glad you felt welcome.
نيوكاسل هي فعلاً مدينة مليئة بالشغف. ولأنه الجو هون دايماً بارد، الجورديز معروفين إنه إلهم قدرة كبيرة على التحمل. طلعوا عم يركبوا الأمواج ببحر الشمال.